very first memory is that of hitting a piano key. My small, chubby finger, the cold, smooth ivory under my skin. And then, acceleration, pure joy as I heard the immediate response to my action. The sound that appeared just because I pressed that key. I'm not gonna let it go. I won't be imprisoned. I need someone to confide in. And that someone is me.
You mustn't give up. You had everything any of us ever wanted. You still do. Your talent, your marriage, your daughter. Neither of these went away. The only thing the flames changed was you. You have power over yourself. Live your life. Reclaim it. Don't let your body be your cage.
Hush now, my baby. I'll tell you a tale. There was a man whose world wasn't pale. There was a woman who made the world sing. And they found love, the most beautiful thing. After some time, they had a child that brought light to their life, a lot of light. She loved her parents, her dolls, and her toys. And even Daddy wasn't mad at her noise. Then, one day, there was a fire. It took from Mommy all her desires. She did... And then, she found a very sharp knife. Is this how I looked? It's so dark in here. Time to let the light in. Take it away. I can't look at it. And don't try to bind me again. I hate this, but it seems simpler than playing the violin. For now. Feels like sewing myself in place, though. Binding myself to my prison. Go on like this? Without you, this prison would be unbearable. What are you doing? I don't want it! Take it away! Take it away! Like this. I need to break free. I need someone. If the finger you put it on has been deformed, destroyed, does the marriage even... Luckily, I can take refuge in music. That's when my shackles get lighter, if only for a little while. Even the gramophone helps sometimes. I feel much better after listening to some vinyls. Also seems to think it helps. We thought everything we wanted to hide would fit here. How stupid we were. Today, a lock jammed in the bedroom door. I started screaming, begging anyone to open. It was a good half hour before a maid showed up. I don't understand. I lock the door in the house all the time. But something about being in a room I couldn't leave was just unbearable. can't breathe in here. Even my instruments have their prisons. Do you want to stay with me, little bird? It's safe here. Suffocating, but safe. Maybe you want to fly away into the unknown and learn how to breathe again. Let's suffer together inside this golden cage. There's nowhere to run! There's nowhere to run! I know it now. I measured. My room is shrinking every day. He paints it at night, and every morning the walls are this much closer. My prison grows smaller every day. I feel like my life is falling apart. Everything I touch breaks. The painting is so bland that you have to focus to see that it's even there. Looks like the work of a person afraid to change his surroundings. Someone who's resigned and isn't willing to put himself out there. Who hates to see even his loved ones out and about and free. A man who will imprison his family just to stop them from getting better than him. felt like a goddess when you looked at me. When you painted me, I fell asleep posing. You didn't wake me up. You just kept working until you could barely stand. That was when... Whatever you say about this place, it had great acoustics. I could move souls. I could do anything I wanted with them, if I had them listening. This here, it was my place of power. Today after dinner, I tried to pick up the violin, and I just couldn't grasp the bow. The problem wasn't even holding it properly. It was holding it at all and not letting go, not screaming with pain. It's like my hands are in shackles, like every finger has its own ball and chain. I can't move them properly.
She couldn't play, of course, but her dreams about music were something to behold.
A painting as boring as this one could be conceived only by a person who doesn't feel or understand emotion anymore. A vile, heartless man, locked in a bland, boring prison. It hurts.
I'm so sorry.
God, I just want it to stop.
It will. We'll look for help. Everything will be all right.
No, I don't want more strangers to see me like this.
But I can't do this alone. I'm not a doctor. There's my work, there's our daughter. There's too much for one person. Please, darling, we need help.
There's more than one person. I will look after myself. I am strong enough. You know me. I will power through it.
Are you insane? You can barely write. You can't be planning solo piano concerts. And you shouldn't be surprised. Nobody wants to talk to you about that. This is crazy, even for you. If you keep going on like this, you'll hurt yourself. Keep to your writing for now. And when you send a letter that is actually legible, you can, I think. Try to practice playing again.
Try to think of better times. Of our engagement, of the exhibition we did together. His paintings on the walls, my music in the air. Freedom. I started practicing again. It isn't much, and is frustrating. But it feels good. Keeps telling me that I should be careful. I don't think he believes I can get better. I think he likes it that I'm locked here, in this house, in my body, with him having all the control. I'm trapped in this house, in its body, in my head. This is where we pretended to be normal, sane, stable people. Where the shackles were the heaviest. If I'm not able to go out and be the lady of the house, they will send me to the hospital. I know it. I will be locked there for life. A library is so much more than just a room. It's an escape. Hundreds of escape exits.
There's a child who needs you. I understand this is hard. I understand that you're in pain. But you are a mother, for God's sake.
Practice makes perfect. I feel like it's the house that is moving around me, not me moving around the house. My head is spinning. Oh. The sunlight of power. It shouldn't be so prominent in a 3 or maybe 2-year-old, but I remember it clearly. The realization that the piano would do what I wanted it to. The feeling.
Do you remember the saying that behind every great man stands a great woman? Your husband has the bearing of a great man. But without your help, without someone who's always there for him, who keeps the home fires, he will wither and die. You proved yourself to be a strong woman. I know you have it in you to be there for him, even now. The tragedy that hurt you hurt him too. I know you have compassion in your heart. Reach for it.
There is no escape. I need books. I need them to stop being me. I can't stand being me.
I don't know what we should do, but I know this. Your husband is a grown man who swore to love you, honor you, comfort you, and keep you in sickness and in health. You know the damage the flames do better than anyone. Don't set yourself on fire to keep him warm. When I had Sebastian, I thought I will be the best mother to ever walk the earth. And it almost killed me. With Margaret, I give myself more space to breathe, to be myself. I am happier for that. And the children seem to be happier too.
Can I have to. I have to get it back. I have to learn to write again. Practice makes.
Do you remember?
You have a...
There's no coming back to how I was. Dearest, you were just a child. But in 10 years' time, you'll be a woman. It's a hard part to play. I want to tell you the lessons I learned when my life fell apart. You will become a mother one day. It will be hard. You'll often be in pain. But you'll have a responsibility. There will be a child who will need you. Grit your teeth, smile, and be there for them. Nothing else matters. As for marriage, know that without your help, without someone who is always there for him, who keeps the home fires, your husband will wither and die. You need to find strength to support him. If you pursue art, know that she is a cruel mistress. To be worth something, you need to do her bidding. She doesn't accept weakness. Remember, practice makes perfect. I pray that you don't have to learn these lessons the hard way. I love you, always. It's like I'm always bound.
I would talk to her if I were you. There's way too much responsibility on your shoulder. There must be a way for her to do something, anything around the house.
All these hours at the piano, with the violin, with the flute. All I wanted was for her to be happy and free. It doesn't work! There's always a way to connect with the things we love. And this way is acceptance. Not so fast. There was one reason for her to be strong. Her little daughter. But it was all wrong. Wait for Mommy.
When in darkness, try to remember that you have a daughter. You brought her into this world, and she needs you. Be stronger.
They tried to play, but it was insane. To caress a child with hands bound with chain. She doesn't even know what to do with the dolls. She mostly tries to make them go to us when we call her. I think sometimes she ties them and locks them up. You can't remember. She named it Mr. Quiet. Mr. Quiet is her favorite toy. He never screams, she told me. He never makes a sound. Things are going better now. Truly is a miracle child. Quiet, well-behaved. Does everything I ask her to do. Little obedient prisoner of this place. Just like me. What's happening to you? The rotten heart of our house. There was a time when I couldn't spend a day without crying. But now, I don't even want to do that. It's like my emotions are locked in their own cage, and I can't even be bothered to look for the key. Playing with our daughter is usually a joyous occasion, one of few left in my life. Today, though, I had to ask her to leave almost mid-sentence. It's all these questions. How do you feel, Mommy? What do you think, Mommy? Mommy, why are you sad? What is your name, Mommy? I don't know, darling. I don't know. I don't know anything but the fact that my chains grow heavier every day. I feel that my soul has gone sick, and that's why I'm writing to you. It's like all my energy has gone away. It is hard to even get out of bed. Not because of the pain. I don't mind the pain as much as I used to. I just can't see the point of getting up, eating, talking to anyone, living this life in the prison my body has become.
The symptoms you're describing aren't uncommon, especially among women and artists. Being that you are both, you are naturally more prone to hysteria and melancholy. I'd suggest avoiding extreme emotions and spending time in peaceful surroundings. In fact, we have a center for troubled women here and just over the sea.
We had another argument today. Asked if I was feeling all right, and I just snapped. I don't understand why I'm being treated that way. The accident was ages ago. And I left largely unscathed. I'm fine now. It's like he wants me to be locked in this house forever. He was hurt. I could see that. And as ashamed as I am to admit it, it brought me a bit of satisfaction. What have I become? Let go. I wrote to the doctor declining his offer. I won't be locked up. I won't let them. I will get through this on my own. This is my head. Pathetic. You weakling. You claim that you're perfect? Nothing would hurt you if it were the truth. Perfection is incorruptible, eternal, proud. Look at you, chasing me around like a fool. What even am I to you? You are my future. I am strong enough to be you. I will be perfect.
The things you describe in your letter are...
I need to do more. If they see me playing a sonata, they won't lock me up.
What happened to them is, of course, tragic, but it was also something that happened to you. As your relationship
What is left of it now? My husband's palace. When he locked himself in there, the whole house felt like a prison cell.
I'm sorry for the late answer. These letters are hard to read for me. I don't sleep because I'm thinking about you and your misfortunes. I need a break after each letter. And when I come back to it to write the answer, there's always a matter of deciphering. Your handwriting. I'm sure you know it's not as beautiful as it used to.
Yesterday I was woken up by, I think, the most terrible sound I've ever heard. Like a sick cat being slowly strangled. It took me a long time to realize it was the violin. She picked it up and tried to play. I think there's no coming back for her.
From what you write, this whole situation is very hard for your child. Maybe you should spend less time with her. I know it's painful, but I believe it will be for the best. You both need time.
Sometimes I think she changed too much. That this is not the person I loved. That this is not a person I could ever love.
I don't think you fully understand your condition. You have been in a terrible accident, and you are, to be honest, lucky to be alive. Not to mention writing letters, demanding of your body to come back to normal. To be healthy is like demanding a broken mirror to fix itself. You're doing great progress, and you're healing. But I'm afraid things won't be back to normal. No doctor on earth can make the pain go away. I'm truly sorry to tell you that. But you will have to learn to live with it.
Perfection. To call yourself an artist, a musician, a woman in her many roles, muse, wife, mother. To call yourself anything, you need to at least strive for perfection. I didn't strive. I achieved it. And then it was taken from me. Forever locked outside of the cage that was my life. I will not accept it. I am no one. I am nothing if not perfect. Why am I so cold? Why is it so silent?